Morning, YouTube family. How we doing this bright and early morning? As you can see, it's uh, old dark 30, and I am out and about. I wonder, did someone? I'm looking for my trailer. Oh, it's still here. uh, well, what's going on with me? I had to come 100 miles to Carlisle, Pennsylvania, to for a PM, and I'm low on hours, and they gave me another load. But see, that's the load for me to go home. You know what I mean? And I'm like, well, I could have got mad and said, nah, I don't have the hours to get it, but I got just enough hours to get it, and then park at the drop yard uh, up in Pennsylvania. It's gonna be a hot mess legally trying to get home, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, this is what I signed up for. This is part of being a truck driver, and so forth and so on. Yeah, all you see is black because I'm walking in the dark, Mike. Let me see if I can switch it. Yeah, I can. You can see the shadow. The shadow, my shadow. Let me see if I can get into a better light. I was walking around. This is what you do. I remember when I first started. I used to be nervous walking around in the dark. Now it's like no big deal. No biggie. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep. Well, like I said, I was just something told me to check my blood pressure, and I checked my blood pressure yesterday, and it was way out of whack. Um, decided to fast all day yesterday. I might fast again today, because I'm really not happy right now with with that part of my life. You know what I mean? And I'm tired of taking all these daggone pills. I'm tired of having, my insurance is crappy. I got insurance, but it's crappy. I'm tired of spending, you know, $300-400 to see a daggone doctor. You know, when I could be taking better care of myself. So I'm going. What I'm going to do is when I get up in the morning, I check my blood pressure, and then I'm gonna wait like 4 or 5 hours, recheck it, and I'm gonna have a list in times what's going on, you know, with my blood pressure. Because being a truck driver, I sit a lot. I sit for hours on end, and that makes it worse. I guess I don't know, but when you finally have something, um, when my life is finally going for the better, I'm not trying to kick the bucket. You know, I'm not trying to speak. None of us know when the good Lord is coming to get us. But hey, I'm not in a rush either. You know what I mean? I mean, screw that. You know. Um, but if I want to travel, if I want to keep on going, if I want to have fun with my lawnmowers and my yard work, and enjoy myself and do these things and walk without being in excruciating pain, I got to make a change. And I need the doctor to tell me which way I need to go. and start listening. I mean, I listen, but a lot of things happen. Like, my I might be switching doctors because the one I got don't really listen, don't really listen to me like I need to be listened to. You know what I mean? And um, because I am what a type 2 diabetic. I have the type 2 diabetes, and I'm really low. I mean, I'm not like a high diabetic, but still, I go to the bathroom a lot, and a lot of times when you lose all of that liquid, I had I have a $2,000 um, emergency room visit and another $500 to go see my regular doctor to have them tell me they can't figure out what's going on. Well, guess what? I figured it out. I was drastically losing potassium. That's why I have this craving for freaking peanut butter all the time. So, I got to start taking more potassium pills and stuff like that to, get my body back into check. Because I start craving the salt for potato chips, and those are really the two things that I do. I'm not, I'm not that type of person that walks around with, oh, I gotta have a whole bunch of Reese's peanut butter cups and all that. I'm eating slices of pizza. I don't do all that. But that's are the two things that I do, and I just want to keep it under wraps so I can do my videos and enjoy myself and not be stressed out and wondering, hey, am I going to be a ticking time bomb? You know what I mean? Morning, Miss T. How you doing? We're just out here walking. We're walking and talking. No, I was, it's not a talking about. I said I'm not that one that eats those, but I have a craving. I have a craving for peanut butter, and I know that my body subconsciously knows that that the peanut butter has potassium in it and the salt that I'm really craving, and I just have to get a hold of it, get it under control. But as you can see, I'm walking around in our yard. I'm walking around in our yard. I guess I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk towards the light so you guys can see me. Even walk outside the gate for a few minutes. But I start. I'm starting to look for like Miss T's doing. Looking for healthier alternatives. Let's say it that way. Healthier alternatives to be. Don't add to my dilemma. I found actually Reese's peanut butter cup has a because when they make peanut butter, they add sugar to it. But one of the I think it's Skippy. It has a blue top on it, and that one actually has uh, no sugar. I mean, it ain't as great as the honey peanut butter. Oh my God, I love that stuff. It isn't as great as that, but it actually, it's better for me. But I get addicted. I'll, instead of just, I'll eat the whole jar, and that'll be my meal. And I'm like, oh, but I'm working on it. But as you guys can see, look, I, that's what's, that's where I'm at. I think oh, well, I'm gonna walk up to the riverbank and do that. Good morning, welcome in. But what I was going to talk about today, but I need to do I be coming up with these ideas and don't do no homework. Um, what I was going to talk about today, because everybody, we're talking about alternatives and healthy alternatives. Um, one thing I've noticed, one thing I noticed about where I live and where we used to, me and my wife, we used to live, is I kind of call it Little Koreatown. You know, it's a very big Korean area where we first lived, and I kind of always go back there. And they have it's a supermarket called it's called a it's like a supermarket slash farmers market. You see all kind of mess in there. Even they even sell little itty like toilet um you know those toilets that shoot the water up, you know, with the bidet or whatever I have what you call it. They sell all kind of stuff like that, and like actually, it's really fascinating. But one thing I noticed in these certain areas is the food quality is a whole lot better than your regular schmegular, you know, supermarkets. And there's one place that I frequent a lot. We do. It's called Numb the Moon, and you could before um, before COVID went buku crazy. You know, before COVID went buku crazy. You know how we always, you know, everybody we talk about the relationships and all that, and take you on this date, and you go to the steakhouse, and you paying 75, you know, 75, $50, some in some place almost $100 for a filet mignon steak. Well, at Numb the Moon before COVID, you could get the tenderloin. It's called beef tenderloin. It's a long, yeah, it's a long piece, about, you know, I got about as big as, you know, normal people's forearm. It's the tenderloin. You could get that for about 25 or $30, and for 25 or $30, you just trim some up, you know, the top fat off of that, and cut it into, you know, you cut it into your steak sizes. You could actually get the bacon that you like, we, you know, on a flaming on, wrap that in bacon around it, and you've only paid $30, and you could, I'd say, guesstimation to get about, you know, eight, depending on how thick you want your filet mignon steaks. You know, 8 to 10 steaks, and you pay what, $30 for it? Now they're, you know, in at Sam's Club, they're about $100 for it. But again, go back to Numb the Moon, it went from like $30 to 50, and you're getting that still you're still getting those same steaks. Not, yeah. How you doing, Junkyard Gamer? Well, I can read you now because I'm walking and talking. But normally I don't get to read them. I come back later. Um, Drink more sugar? No, 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 player. I ain't trying to have my heart explode. Let me went back and see what you just said. Drink more sugar. Yeah, you know, Mike. I do drink sugar-free Gatorade, but a lot of times, you know, stuff like the sugar-free Gatorade and stuff like that. This American stuff that's supposed to re-put boost it, they got other junk in that stuff. So, you know, I try to find natural things like, you know, watermelon. Even though that's high in carbs, but I gotta replenish, you know, a lot of my stuff. You know what I mean? I have to replenish my body. You know, eat vegetables that have a lot more, you know, water and you know, those things in it. That's what I'm working on right now. Um, I'm looking, and there is a it's called Ketotarian, which is it's the keto lifestyle, but with a lot more vegetables in it. And what's up, boss man? It's a lot more head. Yeah, yeah. You're right, and I think I need to do go the route of the coconut water because but real straight out of the coconut, that's some nasty stuff. I don't, but you're right. I need to, and I'm probably going to start doing that. I'm going to start jumping into that part of the system to replenish my body. But what I need to do is I need to lose another. Well, hey, Junkyard Gamer, yeah, it give me a lot of gas, but guess what? I'd rather be farting all over the place and be in better health. You know what I'm saying, brother? I'd rather be dropping bombs left and right because guess what? As you can see, I'm by myself 99.9% of the time. So I'm not trying to pick up nobody. I'm married. I got a woman. I'm happy with it. I'm happy. I'm in a happy relationship. I ain't trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to be healthy. I'm just saying. But you know, when you passing gas all the time, that means your gut ain't right. Your gut health ain't right, and that's what I started getting some probiotics and stuff like that. I just actually, you guys are going to turn green, but I just had like I just drank half a cup of uh half a cup of olive oil. That's going to do two things. It's going to get my good oil, meet that good the good oil back in me. And actually, if anything is clogged up, it's going to unclog it. You know what I'm saying? Anything clogged up is going to unclog it. But you know, that's one of the back to the meats I was talking about. Let's start talking about farting all over the place. But you could get, you know, you could have filet mignon for any time that you want. All you have to do is look for the tenderloins, and most of the time, like I said, go into the Asian parts of town that they have supermarkets. They're supermarket. You're gonna find some serious deals. You're gonna find a lot of vegetables and stuff. And especially like the farmers markets. But normally, some of these farmers markets are ridiculously high, but you can find places like I found a place. I'm not putting it. Only one that knows is Charles, where I can get what the heck are the daggone things is um oxtails. Now, oxtails is a big thing with our peoples and islanders, and because the world done found out that we love oxtails, they done jack the price up. But I found a place where I can get them for $8 a pound, and I can get a case, 10 pounds, for in dagging around $80. You can't beat that. Um, I found places where, see, everybody, we were someone was talking about ramen noodles and all the salt that's in it. You guys haven't had pho before. It's not all that salty, but you can get those same noodles, those same egg noodles. No, not egg noodles, rice noodles. I'm sorry. You can find that stuff in certain areas dirt cheap, and you make your own broth and whatnot and add your vegetables to it, and you've got you a noodle bowl for pennies on the dollar. I remember when I was, everybody's talking about getting the bag. I remember younger, how we all we could afford was cases of ramen noodles. Remember when they were like 10 cents a pack, and then you just get a whole, you get a whole box of, boxes of them, and put them all together and cut up a hot dog and stuff like that. You know, but yeah, you're right, Mike. But I'm trying to move to more vegetables. Unfortunately, when you drive an 18 wheeler, you don't have that type of room. You don't have that type of setup where you can, cook a lot of vegetables, and have a lot. But because these trucks, yeah, they're cool, but they're not exactly. But hey, junkyard game. You know why people they eat that dollar store food? Because that's all that's there. And that's what they call them, what they call those food deserts, or that's all that's there. And see, we are brought up to think, because it goes back. We always talk about it goes back to slavery. A lot of these foods we were given because that's all we could. They were the leftovers, and people made stuff of it. But generations and generations and generations of us were brought up on this. And I'm not saying that we were brainwashed, but in when you find out it's not it's not as healthy as you think. It tastes good, but it's not healthy. Instead of having seasoning your greens with neck bones, why not season them with turkey necks or turkey wings, or the turkey meat, or just season it with I don't know. My wife is shooting me if I said that. It's season your greens with chicken broth. I'm not chicken broth, but vegetable broth, or something like that. And oh, she would shoot me if she even heard I said something like that. Exactly. And the thing is, there's places where you can find these certain things. We, as a people, we started out. Our grandfathers and great grandfathers were sharecroppers. They knew how to till the land. We done got so daggone lazy. You know what I'm saying? We done got so lazy. Like everybody, on YouTube now, homesteaders and y'all, yeah, yeah, y'all ain't doing nothing new. You just reviving something that was long past forgotten. It was long past forgotten. Our grandfathers and great grandfathers and grandmothers, they knew how to till the land. They knew how to go to the creek and get the water, and and you'd sick, and they said, well, chew on this, suck on this tree branch, and you're like, what are you talking? Suck on that, you'll be all right. And next day you was good. We need to go back to that stuff. We need to go back to learning. You know, I forgot again, but there's a company. I was gonna put some money down. I talked to Charles about it too. I was gonna put some money down to buy a whole, not a whole, but like a half a cow. And what they do, they take orders for these cows, and in I think December, January, that's when the cow gets butchered, and you would have a half a cow. There's a couple 100 pounds of beef. You know, these are things that I be thinking about. When I'm out and about, I be thinking about. I did a. You could check on my Instagram way back. I I bought I bought a whole loin, T-bone. that I made T-bone steaks. But boy, that was hard because to get to that bone, what I'm saying. To get to that bone, you got to. I went to bought a hacksaw. I mean, I was sawing through it, and then I got a sawzall, a meat cleaver. Not those sawzall out of the garage. I bought a brand new sawzall, and the blade, and I clean it, bleach it down when I'm done. But you see how thick them steaks were, you'd be like, oh my God. But these are the things that I just was thinking about and talking about. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's the same thing out here as a truck driver. You know why you see all these truck drivers so big and fat and greasy looking and got man boobs? It's because if you go into a truck stop and you look, they got stuff like buy a slice of pizza, get a slice free. But then you got to go pay $7 to $10 for a small bowl of salad. What? Really? A small freaking bowl of salad, you're paying $7 to $10. And the if you know they don't even sell. Okay, we already everybody knows soda ain't good for you, but if you go into these truck stops, you can't get a 2 liter because they get more money by selling you the smaller stuff. They Yes, let's go there. You got all these people that got these jeans with the rips and the holes in them, and they're paying hundreds of dollars for tore up jeans. But I remember when I was young, I was laughed at. Oh, you got holes in pants. Come on. And you call that style. You call that style. Exactly. But like this, look, this right here, I'm not no biker dude wanna be. I'm not no uh you know hippie or whatever the heck, or gang member or whatever. I wear this for one reason only. I cannot, and because I got a big head. I got a big head, and they I need I need to find some skull caps, the little small ones. Um, if I don't wear this, I get violently ill. My sinuses go haywire. I get sick. I start throwing up, and so when I finally realized what prevents or whatever stops, for me to be healthy, shoot, I'm gonna do it. I just wear different colors every day. And at that point, I'm like, whatever, you got to do whatever is gonna make you feel better and screw everybody else. If I remember, what's that stuff? It's called hummus. Any of you guys ever had that? Brother, we ain't gonna talk about the skinny jeans. My wife, she be trying to get me in them damn things. What the heck? I need to be putting skinny jeans on for? Ain't nobody skinny this way. Good. Oh, good morning, bad boy. Bad body, not so fit. Good morning. Welcome in. Um, ouch, manhood. Exactly. Let's not even go there. Ouch, manhood. We got we got our sisters trying to be manly, and then you all that energy, and then We got men that want to wear dresses and whatnot. And don't even go there. I'm not homo, whatever. I'm not phobic. That means phobic means that you're afraid of something. I'm not afraid of nothing. But we throw these lines out there to say, to make people feel bad and conform to all that, whatever. Hey, look, do you, boo boo? I don't care. I really don't. But don't try to add me to your list. Don't try to add me. My wife be trying to get me to. My wife be trying to get me to wear this stuff. Well, that's the style. Well, then I'm not in the style. Then, okay? You feel me? I'm not in the style. I just want to be me, and I just want to have. Look, you know how you know how you want to have some money in your pocket. Shoot, at this point, I just want to have a few nickels and a dime. You know what I mean? uh, I'm just saying. But um, but other than that, like right now, okay, let me show you. All right, that's my truck. That's my truck right there. I'm waiting. They're working on my truck. They let me. You hear what I'm saying? They let me. Like, let me whatever. I'm gonna get in my truck. Uh, they're doing a. They're gonna finish up the PM, and then I gotta head to Pencil. I gotta head to Pennsylvania. But then I get to go, and then I get to go home. Thank you, Jesus. Um, but it's gonna be rough because I'm going. It's called recaps. When I'm driving on the hours that I had last week. Long story. Um, what I probably got to do. I'm gonna explain that one day. See if I have some charts and charts and whatnot. But just like Auntie was saying, it is we need to, as a people, start being more healthy, and that's one thing I was talking about earlier today. I checked my blood. My blood pressure was actually low, really not really low, but low this morning, and because I didn't put such a strain on me by eating junk food or just eating. Period. I fasted all day yesterday. All I did was drink liquids. Um, and I'm probably gonna go in there and get zero Gatorade out of the machine, or walk up to the store and get, like you said, get a zero Gatorade, and do that, replenish that, work on. I'm gonna start working on a better me. Well, yeah, that's a definitely good saying. You know, um, I've been a weak person for a long time, and now that it's so funny. I'm on the right path, but I need to get better. You know, um, I need to get better, and I need to eat better. But like I said, I am moving towards the vegetarian part of stuff, but I'm not giving up meat. I'm not giving up. I'm not gonna give up my meat because I like certain meats. I'm not like, I just gotta have everything. I gotta have this triple trouble cheeseburger, with slathered of fries and in brown gravy. No, that was the old me, and I spent many hours bringing it back up. You know, but no, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying. But like even now, I said, I could sit in the truck and whine. Well, yeah, good. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, Thanks for coming through. You're always welcome. You're always welcome. Hey, do us a favor. Drop your link. If before you go, hit hashtag can't stop. Don't put the apostrophe in it. Let me see if I got that somewhere in here. Do, 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 do. There you go. And you're always welcome. We're always up early at the crack of dawn talking about a whole lot of nothing. But oh, if you look on the other side of those trees, there's a big church that are like around 12 o'clock. They have the church bells, but it's like they put on a concert. It plays like different types of music. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Not like the top the top 40 hits. More hanging in there, bro. I know that's right, bro. I know. I gotta get that PM. Then I'm be right behind you. Nah, I'm headed that way. I got what Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Oh no. Okay, you can have that. Nah. You can have that. Nah, that ain't enough. Oh no, that ain't enough. What? My man he was offering me $100 to take his load up to Jersey. Nah. Y'all can keep it. I'm from the Northeast, and I hate driving up there. You know what I mean? Yeah, welcome in, then, but thanks for coming by. All right. Oh, let me show you. They didn't cut the parking lot in half, and now what they're doing, they got some. If you look over there, that's uh that's the training side of night transportation. They they got these poor souls coming in here. Oh, drive an 18-wheeler. It's safe as heck. You'll be all right. You sure? But oh brother, I'm a hot mess. Yes, I know. But I'm going to be looking, and I forgot. I don't know if Charles is still in here. I remember we found you could get. I think it's like 20 pounds, or if it was 40 pounds of chicken wings. I think it was like 20 pounds or 40 pounds of chicken wings for. I think it was like 40. Uh, it was like $40, 40 or $60. It was some. It was some. Hey, I try it. Hey, I'll try anything. I think it was like 40. It was 40 something. It was somewhere around there. 40 or $60 for like 40 pounds of chicken wings. The more chicken wings you got, and it was like the mid-size like wings. You can't beat that. And in the area, that's why I'm always on the lookout for I'm always on the lookout for discounts and prices like that. And the way it works in my house, my wife cannot have an empty freezer, and we have three of them. You know, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, and you always know you're always welcome to Junkyard Gaming. Thanks for coming in. Um, Another thing is they have a service. We tried it, but she didn't eat a lot of it, and I'm not home to cook with it. Where um, you can buy vegetables, and they'll deliver it to your house that are slightly off. Like not the perfect green bell pepper. Might be kind of lopsided bell pepper, or a turnip that is a little bit smaller than your normal, and it was like stuff like that at discounted prices. That's another thing that I noticed. That's another thing that I noticed, that it's just like little things like that. Instead of it don't need to look pretty if it's going in my stew. You know what I mean? As long as it ain't black and crusty, but it's still a vegetable. Because a lot of we get a lot of stuff like that. You don't know that those things are actually, they're not put in the vegetable aisle, but they're used in soups, and they're used in recipes for the stuff we're going to eat anyway. You're getting the same thing. You know. But I'm going to get back into I'm going to get back into prepping, because I used to prep a lot before. I get on the road. Right now, I just come home and I grab all the wives' leftovers and bring them out here. But I'm gonna start prepping again, and I might just do that 1 week challenge. I'm either 1 week or 30-day challenge is just vegetables. You know what I mean? Because I ain't got no problem with it. I can throw down, but always out looking for better deals, better better stuff. Like where I live, we have a really big the cab. It's the Cab Farmers Market. That's a good place to find stuff. And in South Atlanta, they have it's a place where the farmers actually pull up and back their trucks and everything up, and you walk around and you get to get the 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 discounts, because these are the guys that actually sell their goods to restaurants and other places. And I think I'm gonna go take a look down there, um, and see if I can catch any deals also. You know. Hey, good morning, Peer Runners. How you doing, buddy? Um, but like I said, I'm looking for deals. I'm looking for uh, um, specials and stuff like that. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start posting. If I find deals out there, because I live in the Georgia area, I'm gonna start looking for stuff when I find them, and in the Georgia slash Atlanta area on stuff like that. And because like the wife was saying, after she did her walk yesterday, she wants to look pretty and beautiful when we go, because we're going to Costa Rica. We're going to Costa Rica in less than a month. And I'm like, as her husband, baby, you look beautiful now. And no, no, yes, dear, okay, yes, yes, ma'am. I'm just saying. We but Like right now, you know, I could have laid in the truck and rolled around and just okay, worry. So that's why, like right now, I just got out. I'm get out and get my walk on and start exercising again. Because again, I need to be a better person. Things are working out. Bills are getting paid. You know, why do we need to go backwards when forwards is looking so bright and looking bright and sunny? Why go backwards? I'm heading forwards. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I need to be. I just been looking at the bills and figuring out how much to pay and which one to pay and all this stuff, and these are the things that I'm just thinking about. And I'm just throwing it out there to the wind. Um, like right now, it's breezy and nice and chill, and these are the things I'm getting my blood invigorated to start the day. And I was just wondering how come like lately I'm more and more happy. It's just sometimes we don't realize that the baggage that we're holding subconsciously decided to let go and decided to go away and decided to leave us in peace. We hold on to so much baggage unintentionally that we think we're okay and we're really not. And I'm starting to see right now that I was still holding on to a whole lot of baggage. And I'm starting to see that a lot of it that I recognize is starting to just drop off. And it needs to keep dropping off. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, you learn. How you doing, buddy? I just bought yesterday I bought a one stock because I have through my bank I have like three investment accounts, but through my bank every 2 weeks they take $20 out and transfer it into my my trading account, and I just bought me another um, Norwegian cruise line. I got that one for $16. So again, I'm starting to build. I got an I got an A plan. That's the A plan right there. I got a B plan, and I'm working on my C plan right now, and might even try to do a D plan. Because nobody knows what's going to happen. We don't know what the future is going to bring. We don't know, but you got to plan. I just checked my 401k. I thought I was at 10%. I'm actually at 9%. So I got one more to go to actually get 10%, and again just keep that building and keep going and keep moving. We got a lot of people dropping left and right. There's a lot more fun that I want to do. You know, um, we're you know we're going to Costa Rica. I want to do the four wheeling. I had so much fun doing that, and I got to check my money so we make sure we get that taken care of. I want to do the four wheel. I want to have some fun, and I want to film it because that part of it is a part of what I started. I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to I wanted to record how happy I've become, and I'm just living that out because it's more and more. You don't realize when you see that peace and you feel that peace, what that does for your soul. You know, hate, anger, pain, sorrow, despair can eat you up alive. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm gonna point it. Like, look. I don't know if you can see in the truck right about there. That's my little bonsai tree. Just, oh, you reserved it? Ah, you the man, bro. You the man. The you gotta. It's like I'm like Charles. I'm trying to be like my man Charles. The freaking world fall will just explode around him, and he just is mellow as heck. Do you know how? Do you guys know how much destruction had to happen for that man to be that mellow? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That's a lot. And yeah, I know I'm mumbling. It should be what that mumble Thursday or whatever. But I feel I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna be stuck here for a couple of more hours, but that's okay. Oh, excuse me. Gotta get back in. Oh, whew. Gotta climb the ladder. The ladder. If I didn't, acknowledge y'all, hey, welcome in, welcome in. Normally, I don't get to acknowledge anybody because normally, normally I'm driving and you see the whatchamacallit. Oh, let me show you, see if y'all can see it. See my other. This one's not staying here, but I'm bringing it home. I got a hanging plant. And let's see if y'all can see. Is my peppers and hold up. There's the other guys. Yes, I know it ain't clean in here. Sorry, but oh, see, we might. Hey, I might have to go out there with you. We might have to go out there with you this weekend. I don't know, Charles. When they go, he's going on. He's going on a hike in the park. Yo, I thought I walked, but yo, he don't be playing. They don't be playing. But I can honestly say today I'm too blessed to be stressed, and I just thank God for his mercy. I thank God for his grace. I thank God that he allowed me, you know, this time that wasn't there before. Um, it has been a blessing, and I'm going to start building on that. I'm gonna start getting back out there when I get home, looking for deals. Um, when it comes to my yard, I'm what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna break me out a notebook, write down all the stuff I want, and plan it out so I don't go overboard. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I, I'm. I might. I'm gonna find some more stuff. I might get a smaller hanging one, 'cause that one's big. But I thank God for the blessings that He's bestowed upon me, and I pray that God will bestow upon everybody that's in the live right now. I pray that He will bless you guys abundantly, um, and keep you going for whatever situation that you guys are in. Um, I just pray that you all will stay positive because that positivity rubs off. It's it's like that delicious, like we was talking about Reese's peanut butter cups earlier. That delicious peanut buttery flavor, that positivity. It's It's unbelievably good for the soul. It's unbelievably better for the soul. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and close out. I thank you for coming in and allowing me to mumble and jump all over the place today. Um, it's been a blessing. You guys have been a blessing. Thanks for hanging in. I appreciate you. And just always know, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that God loves you, and I love you too. You guys have a blessed day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Later.